And would you please explain to me that sign?
You can read the sign on your own.
Would you explain it to me? Is this a public building?
I will warn you, if a member of the public makes a complaint that they feel harassed by you
Okay,
in your
yeah,
recording,
that's
you are
fine.
subject to arrest.
I am not, because
You
you're
are.
not.
You are
You have no expectation of privacy in public, sir.
Yes, the public
You do
does.
not have expectation of. You're the one enforcing the law.
No, I'm not.
Aren't you a police officer?
We're going to stop this right now, and I'm going to end it. You can stand outside and record all day
No,
long.
sir. I can stay here. If you want to violate my rights, you can do that.
No, you can stay
I
there.
have the First
You
Amendment, sir.
can't
That
go.
isn't constitutional. I have the right to record here. I pay for this building. I pay for your salary, sir. I am a taxpayer.
Thank you. You pay me
Yeah.
very well.
Yeah.
Thank you. You pay me
Yeah.
very well.
Yeah.
Thank you. You pay me
Yeah.
very well.
Yes.
I just try to stop some cops to let them know, hey, somebody's being attacked by a dog, and their priority is to make sure I have license or registration because I'm illegally parked because I stopped here because I seen him at a light. And I was like, hey, you guys might want to know that there's a guy with a Doberman getting attacked by 2 dogs, and he's going to let his dog loose. But this is their priority, is to make sure that I have done something wrong. I illegally parked. Those lines there, that means you can park on the side of the road, which means I have been illegally detained. Illegally parked. That's what they said. I'm illegally parked. So I have been illegally detained because I'm not illegally parked. I'm trying to tell you that somebody's life could be in danger. Granted, this Doberman was mean. I mean, this thing was big too, like stocky. It was stout. This Doberman is going to end the lives of those dogs. I ain't worried about that. But what I'm worried about is you have somebody whose life's in danger. Possibly, the dogs could attack him. Granted, the Doberman's going to win. But they're so worried about, I'm getting out of my car. I understand, don't get out of your car, don't go towards the cops. But let's put it in perspective. Like, I immediately tell you, somebody's life is in danger, but you're more worried about telling me not to walk up to you. You could tell instantly these are the high school bullies. Illegally parked in a parking zone. There it goes. That's that right there.
I am a bully.
Somebody's life's in danger, but they're worried about what I'm doing. You can fuck. There they go, guys. Illegally parked in a parking zone. They're so worried about that. And now I have a ticket. But warn the cops about somebody's life in danger. I warned them. I was like, hey, this dude's getting attacked by dogs.
Wait, isn't that video with the last sergeant said that it's not his vehicle when he had the cracked windshield?
It's not my car.
When he had the cracked windshield and the expired tags, he told me it wasn't his vehicle, right? So I like how that works out. Back, anybody check these tags and see if the tags are good on these vehicles. Since we're on the subject. Yeah, that's still good. Oh, wait. We're in September, aren't we? I'm pretty sure we're in September, right? Because this one says July of 21. Yeah. Kind of funny. Driving around with expired tags. That's great, man. These guys are gold. Mesa, the gift that keeps on giving, I'm telling you. Don't worry, I'm not walking between your cars. I'm gonna walk around and check the other tags. See, what do we got here? We got September of 18 over here. Wow. We got 3 for 4 so far. The silver one's 19. Yeah. Yeah, this one might have some good tags on it. So 3 out of the 4 cop vehicles so far have expired tags on them. So this one doesn't even have AZ plates on it.
Bruh.
That's new.
Arizona loses millions of dollars a year in revenue from Arizona residents who registered their vehicles in other states or countries or fail to renew their registrations. This loss of revenue affects many state, county, and city transportation programs, as well as other services. State law requires that you obtain an Arizona vehicle registration and driver's license immediately if any of the following apply. 1, if you work in Arizona. 2, if you are a registered voter in Arizona. 3, you have a business that has an office in Arizona and that bases and operates vehicles in this state. The state of Arizona has a website to report violators. Reporting a violator. Report an Arizona resident for not being in compliance with Arizona registration laws by any of the following methods. Please provide the place, number, state, make and model, address, where the vehicle was seen, and the name of the owner if known. Here are the methods. Online, this is az.gov. The phone number is 800-657-4322. Or you can write them at Arizona Department of Transportation Enforcement Services, MD 811Z, PO Box 2100, Phoenix, Arizona 85001. There's a reason why you see several videos with auditors going out each and every day to stand up for our rights. Slowly but surely, our rights have been taken away. And the old saying is, if you don't use them, you will lose them. We're about to take a look at a retired United States Marine, a man who fought for his country, the same rights that we have and that we have access to. This man fought for. But while taking a road trip to go and see his daughter, he found that his rights were violated. This video will show us that so many of us need to learn our rights. Remember, as I stated in my ebook, police try and play nice, but they ask trick questions in order to find a reason to place you under arrest. We are about to take a look at a retired United States Marine who, instead of choosing to invoke his Fifth Amendment right and remain silent, he answered all of the police questions. He also gave the police consent to search his vehicle. He stated he was doing this because he did not want to give them a hard time and he had nothing to hide. But we're going to see why this was a mistake.
I just wanted to tell you, Officer Brown, I mean, you're taking money out of my kids' mouths.
Sorry.
Or you're taking food out of my kids' mouths.
Like I said, we believe right now that this is drug proceeds, illicit currency.
Well, I'm going to prove to you that it's not.
Perfect.
That clip shows a retired U.S. Marine being robbed of his life savings on the side of a highway. He was not arrested for, charged with, or convicted of any crime. He wasn't even ticketed. This is a rare glimpse into an abuse of power that thousands of innocent Americans experience each year. Through a public records request, the Institute for Justice was able to acquire body and dash cam footage of an entire roadside seizure, from the initial traffic stop to the seized money being deposited at the bank. This is the most complete footage we have ever seen. On February 19, 2021, our client Stephen Lara was pulled over outside of Reno by the Nevada Highway Patrol. He was driving to visit his daughters in a small California town just west of Reno. This positive alert appears to have given the sergeant what he thinks he needs to take Stephen's life savings. Remember, both officers have planned all along to hand the money to the DEA. They are looking for a legal justification. But numerous studies have shown anywhere between 67 and 100% of U.S. currency has trace amounts of drugs. For that reason, a dog alert to currency on its own does not show the currency was used in an illegal drug transaction.
What we're going to do, I believe there's drug proceeds, dog alerted to it.
Drug proceeds?
Yeah, it's very common, sir. We get people that are trafficking large quantities of marijuana from Northern California to all states east, even from Reno.
Sir, I can tell you right now, there's...
I'm going to tell you exactly what's going to happen, okay? We're going to seize it today, but that doesn't mean we're the final judgment on it. It's going to go through the DEA, okay? So the DEA will contact you, and the DEA will provide you with a means to fight it. You're going to have to provide your pay stubs. You're going to have to provide your other receipts and stuff like that, okay?
Stephen now has nothing. He had to convince his brother to wire him $1,000 to continue his trip to see his daughters.
Just want to let you know, I know you're just doing your job. That money I worked really hard for. The money that I have in my jacket is only $3. I need to pay for my kids, my bills, my hotel, and to get that car back to Texas. So, I know you're just doing your job. here unless somebody sends me some money. There's no way of providing for my children this way. Get back to Texas.